Alright, Yahweh Bashar Shai, Bashar Kakadach, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, the one of the older apostles, the one of the older apostle, great lords of who will, and secure salutations of Akin, that Akin put to the truth about the four corners of the earth, through the fear and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, that is the hopeful elect, who the world utterly called God named Yahweh, who were utterly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. With the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indian, and those who line descendant go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel, who have been scattered amongst the nations across the four corners of the earth. This is Mahar Call from the Great North Zone, Los Angeles camp, back from the lesson, and Abba now about to die. Lord willing be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Yahweh Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. Alright? And we're going to be on, basically going to build on Ecclesiasticus 1974. He that hath small understanding and feareth Yahweh is better than one that hath much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. Alright, so we see the example of so-called men of the Lord that were professing to be in the truth, calling on the name of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, the prophetizing, teaching, all that, but they wasn't applying what they were teaching. They wasn't applying what they were reading. Alright? You can receive wisdom, but you have to apply wisdom. Okay? You have to apply the wisdom that you read. If not, you're a reprobate. Alright? You're void of judgment. Alright? You're void of doing right and wrong. You're going to constantly do wrong because you're not applying the wisdom to keep you from doing wrong and to keep you on the right track. Alright? That's why the scripture says better with me right now. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, you might be like, man, her brother or that person on fire, can memorize all the scriptures, got all the precepts on deck, can break down the scriptures perfectly, but then Bug Alder had demon because he was applying the wisdom that he was professing to have, or teaching the others. Okay, he that have small understanding and fear Yahweh. Why? Because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Let's get that. This is Psalm 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandment, that pray the door for everything. So yeah, you can have wisdom, but do you understand it? So once you understand the wisdom that you see, now you're able to apply wisdom. Okay, let's get. Let's get the meaning of understand. Alright? We get it from the noun. That was a noun, right? No verb. Comprehend. Okay. That's understanding. Alright, understand. Alright, a verb. Alright, comprehend. Alright, look at the word comprehend. Grasp. Mentally. Understand. Include, comprise, or encompass. Understand, comprise. Okay. Grasp the idea of, achieve comprehension. Okay, let's look at the comprehension real quick. Alright, to understand, to take into the mind. Grasp by understanding, to taking it, include. From Latin comprehendere, to take together, to unite, include a catching, fire, or arrest a criminal. Also to comprehend, perceive. To see or take in the mind. From come with, together. Here probably completely, decom, comprehendere, to catch hold of, to see. So you can read something and then not understand it. And you can read something and then take hold of it and put it into your mind and think upon what you read. Alright? Now you're able to gather what being conveyed. Alright? And what you put in your mind and take hold of it and you think upon it, now you're able to act upon what you read. Alright? And that's the application. Alright? Which is to what? Apply what you understand. Okay? So look up application or particularly the bringing of something to bear on something else. A joining to and attaching oneself to relation of a client to a patron. To attach to, join, connect, to fold. Look up apply. Combined with attached to something, I hear. Require you to attach and friend. Devote oneself to. Give attention. Okay? Alright, get back to the scriptures. Psalm 111 and 10. The fear of the Lord is high by sound, shy at the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. So you have to, when you read the commandment, alright, you have to apply the commandment in your life. All right, that's what the things. Not being a hearer of the word, but also be a doer of the word. All right, and not only that you're able to hear what's being taught unto you, now you're able to apply what's been taught unto you. All right, into your life. All right, Proverbs 1. If there was a fear of the Lord, your how much shall try at the beginning of knowledge. The fool defies wisdom and instruction. See? At the end of the day, you're a fool to do all that reading and memorize all the precept and breakdown. But then when it comes to yourself, you don't apply it to yourself. You become a fool. Alright? Look at the word fool. Alright, silly, stupid, or arrogant person. Alright, madman and stay person, idiot. Who has a bird to be foolish at the fool. Who has the attitude, sinful, wicked. Okay? That's from century 1200. Alright? Because you're a fool, you're a wicked person. Alright? Because now you're doing contrary to the law and statute and commandment, which makes you a fool. This is the lecherous. Having or showing excessive or offensive sexual desires, basically lust. Alright? Simple, wicked, and basically a lustful person. Alright, you can't control your lust. Isaiah 11:2, and the fear of the Lord your Yahweh shall try to rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge, and the fear of the Lord Yahweh shall try. Alright, let's keep that. It shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord Yahweh shall try. He shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearings of his ear, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth, the lowly, the humble. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. Alright, that's basically how it shall. Okay? But oh no, I looked this up as well. Get it? I put in not applying wisdom, KJV, King James Bible. In the King James Version, KJV, several verses highlight the importance of wisdom and the consequences of not applying it. Alright? I already read Proverbs 1:7 and state, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. The fool defies wisdom and instruction. Alright, because wisdom is to instruct you. Alright? Action or process of teaching. From the arrangement, the late Latin teachings and past particle tense from arrange, prepare, set in order, inform, teach, and on fruere, to power, build. right? Stir it to bread. Basically, to steer you in the right direction. Alright. Let's go back to this. This verse emphasizes that a reverence for Yahweh is the foundation of true knowledge, and those who reject wisdom are considered fools. And we look up the word fool. Alright, actually we get in the scripture as well. See? In the Hebrew, for the Lord's wisdom and wisdom are fools. Look at that evil. Ara Ya'ah. Oh no, that's Ara Ya'ah. The foolish one who defies his wisdom. One who is licentious. Look at the word licentious. Promiscuous and unprincipled in sexual matters. Alright, disregarding accepted rule or convention, especially in grammar or literary style. Alright. And the strong means to be perverse. Alright, you perverse, you're wicked, and you're sinful. Okay? Yeah, the scripture's on point. This verse emphasizes that a reference for Yahweh is the foundation of true knowledge, and those who reject wisdom are considered fools. Other verses like Proverbs 4 and 7 stress the value of wisdom, saying wisdom is the principal thing. Yeah, look at that. Proverbs 4 and 7, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. And the NLT said, getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment. Alright? How you're able to develop good judgment is by applying the wisdom that you have acquired. Alright? The simple thing, therefore get wisdom. For all that getting, get understanding. The Hebrew word is Bayanah. Alright, understanding, discernment. Alright, the strong understanding, all it means. Alright, understanding of the noun comprehension. Alright. The sense of the faculty of reason, knowing, power, in general. Understanding the attitude why also spiritually enlightened. Late 14th century, knowing, skillful, attentive, intelligent. Alright, the plain, sympathetic, tolerant, and forgiveness. Alright, well, the 1200 century 1200 wise, spiritually enlightened. Alright, because when you have the wisdom, now you become spiritually enlightened because you're implying the wisdom that you have achieved received. Okay. Understand, comprehend, grasp the idea. Already read all that. Lock it. Go back. So we read Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Alright, so this is from the AI overview on Google Search. Alright, a couple books that we read already is one, wisdom as a foundation. Two, consequences of rejecting wisdom. Alright, we already read probably 1 of 7 in the latter verse. Those who reject wisdom are called fools, which is sinful and wicked. Proverbs 12:15, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkens to counsel is wise. Like when you hearken to counsel, when you don't obey the Lord, they're going to give you wisdom according to the scripture that you're able to apply to your, in your daily life or to yourself. 3, seeking wisdom from Yahweh. Alright, if any of you lack wisdom, James 1:5, let him ask of Yahweh that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given to him. Yeah, so if you feel like you have you know that you fear the Lord, but you want to be able to gain wisdom or the understanding of wisdom, pray on it. Proverbs 2:6, the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. Okay, and then let's say that this verse highlights that wisdom originates from Yahweh. Right, all the wisdom that is written in these scriptures was given to men. Men was inspired by Yahweh, alright, by the Spirit to write these things down. Alright. Wisdom in action. Proverbs 4 verse 4, let's check that out. Proverbs 4 verse 5. Alright, Proverbs 4 and 5, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the word of my mouth. Forsake her not, right, because wisdom is known as Sophia. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy understanding get understanding. And exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. She shall give to thy head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver thee. Alright, and that's the consequence of what? Applying wisdom. Alright. Alright. Conclusion. In essence, the KJV portrays wisdom as a precious gift from Yahweh, essential for a fulfilling life and a strong relationship with Him, and rejecting wisdom leads to folly and missed opportunity while thinking and applying it brings blessing and guidance, right? Because these wisdom is to guide you, alright? Let's look up wisdom and we'll close it on out. Our property of being wise. The word wisdom comes from wise. Alright, wisdom, knowledge, learning, experience. But once you go through it, now you're able to gain the experience. Alright. Go with like a good judgment and temporal affairs. Also spiritual truth and wisdom, wise, and done. This is judicial assistant serving as a president. Alright, let's put it wise. Having the power of judging or discerning rightly. So when you have wisdom, you're able to discern rightly. Alright? Prudent. Alright, you're able to perceive the dangers. Alright, acting with or showing care and thought for the future. Well, that's wisdom. And now you're able to analyze and discern the situation and determine the outcome before it happens. The great experience, practically knowing. Because once you have wisdom and you have applied, now you have the experience because you have went through that already. And now you're able to judge rightly. Alright, so with that, I'm going to close it out with, alright, so it's better to have more understanding and spiritual power because one that has much wisdom is trying to get the law and the most high. Why? Because you're not applying wisdom with that, so